time for another review, and today we'll be looking at the Aus Ants Acrylic Starter Kit. This is from Ant Keeping Depot here in Australia, and we're going to have a look at the contents of this kit. Let's start. Okay, so let's have a look at the contents of this kit. So we open up the box here, and right at the top it just has the list of the contents. So we've got the Aus Ants Acrylic Founding Nest, the hydration syringe and tip, 15mm test tubes, tiny towers, connection tube, tweezers, Allen key, and the red shield. And that's handmade in Melbourne, so thanks Gert for that. Okay, let's have a look at the contents in a bit more detail. So to begin with, we have an Aus Ants sticker, which is nice little addition to the kit. There's also a business card here, which has got the little bit of a blurb on the back here, bit of a thank you. That's nice. We also have the Aus Ants acrylic red shield, so we'll get into that later and I'll show you what the purpose of that is. It's a nice addition in this new acrylic style nest. A pair of tweezers, always comes in handy. Here we have the syringe and the tip to go along with it as well. I'll show you how that works. We also have two 15mm test tubes here. These are plastic ones. You can never have too many of these. And then the rest of the kit here, well, first of all we have the two tiny towers, which you can use for collecting queens out in the field. We have an Allen key, a piece of tube, and then we also have the little wrench kit for the acrylic nest. And here we have the acrylic nest itself, nicely wrapped up in some plastic here to stop it getting scratched. So we'll get into a bit more detail of this and show you what it is. Okay, so let's have a look now at the acrylic nest. Now this is the new designed acrylic nest. I've got the older ones in stock myself that I currently use, but this is the new style, so I'll run you through some of the little changes here. So beautifully designed, well printed. On the front here we have the new connection piece, which you use the tubing for to connect into your outworld. You have the Allen key in the kit here, which you use to undo these bolts if you need to open it up and clean it, or remove the front gate as well. On the underside you have the nuts, and that's what that little wrench is, the acrylic wrench there. You can just hold those nuts and then use the Allen key to undo the bolt as well to open it up. Now on the top here you can see it's got the little hydration ports to get into the sponge, which you use your syringe for. Okay, so let's see how we hydrate the nest. So first of all, get your syringe, open up that packet. It's really nice that the kit includes one of these as well, just to make it easy. So syringe, you'll need the tip as well, so unpack the tip that goes along with it. Now the tip here has just got a cap over the needle itself, so just pull that cap off. Now this needle is not sharp at all, so you don't have to be worried about stabbing yourself if you're using it, and for any kids out there as well, parents, you don't have to worry about that. So what we do is we attach that little tip onto the end of the syringe like so, and then it's ready to use. And then we can just draw up some water with it. So grab your water bottle. Just use, I use bottled water, any purified water. You don't want any contaminants in there. Put your syringe in and just draw up some water. So you've got it here in the syringe now, like so. And what you want to do is just use those two ports on the top, just to moisten that sponge in there like so. Just add some water in there. Now it'll use capillary action to work its way through the acrylic, in between the acrylic as well, so you'll get a nice distribution of moisture throughout the nest. Now for the front port, we have this tubing that's supplied as well, and that just fits in nicely here. Now this is the new design. Before it had an acrylic sort of gate mechanism. This is a 3D printed version now, and it's really nice. It actually fits really nice and tight, which is excellent. What you want. Okay, so here's one of the acrylic nests in action. So here we've got a colony in here. This is the older version of the acrylic nest, as you can see, with that gate entry, but the new version's really nice as well. The ants really love it. It's easy to hydrate, and here you can see one of my colonies, Queen Abigail. Okay, so let's have a look at the red shield that comes in the kit now. Now this is designed just to go onto the top here. Many ants can't see in the red spectrum of light, so it's a good just to have on the top, and you can view your ants. Personally, I prefer the clear acrylic though. So you can remove those nuts, fit that onto the top there. It's still got all the holes printed in the top. They've got the ventilation holes there, those two, and then you've got these two, which is to hydrate the nest and get the water in there to that sponge. So it just fits on around this way, the correct way. So make sure you have it fitted correctly. Yeah, personally myself, I just prefer to have the clear on the top, and I just actually put a dark cover over the top to keep it nice and dark for them. But there you can see it's really nicely printed, professional print job, and really good quality acrylic there for your nest. Okay, well that's the review of this Aus Ants acrylic nest, the starter kit. Hope you've enjoyed this overview. If you'd like to purchase one of these, I've just put the link in the description down below. That'll take you straight to Ant Keeping Depot, and you can have a look at the fantastic range of products that they have, including these acrylic nests, also the Waitong ones made by Aus Ants. So hope you've enjoyed this review. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much, and happy ant keeping.